Hello guys, it's me back again, Janine. For those that never watched me before, my name's Janine, I'm 54, what do I cover? Healthy eating and baking, little bit of everything really, just general ideas that I've come up with. What else? My explants, I'll be getting my implants taken out next week because they ruptured. My dog Cece, my grandson Thomas, my friends, my family. What else? I think there's a description anyway in me. Is it your bio? What else do I cover? 80-20 rule. I try to stay away from ultra processed and processed food, so follow the 80-20 rule. That doesn't mean to say that I don't eat sweets and chocolates and crisps, because I do, but in moderation, and I keep my eye on it. I've lost a bit of weight. And yeah, this is what I do just to keep myself busy. Oh yeah, main reason was I've been on this journey for about 2 years, but in October I did get really poorly and very, very fatigued, aches, pains, brain fog. They think I might have had COVID or a virus, and then it came out that one of my implants has ruptured and is leaking out into my body, hence why they've got to come out. So possibility could be that's what's making me ill. And the reason I started was because my friend Kay, who I mention a lot, Kay also known as Kirsten, she was always saying to me, Janine, you need to do YouTube, you need to do something, she said. So one Sunday I was really, really bored, frustrated and anxious, and I just stood up and washed my dishes on camera, and it's gone from there. So come along with me guys if you want to. It'd be lovely to have you here on my journey, and I hope I can be helpful. So I'm going to do banana bread today with oats as opposed to flour. So the ingredients are 2 cups of oats. Now if you haven't got a cup, that's the equivalent to 8 fluid ounces. Teaspoon of baking powder, 3 bananas and 2 eggs. Where's my eggs? And 2 eggs. And you can have some optional extras if you want to. So I'm going to put in, you make the mixture first. I'm going to put in some dates, some honey, and some nuts, but you could stick chocolate in or anything. It cooks for, where is it? I've written it down. The temperature is, it's at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees centigrade on a gas mark for 40 minutes. I'm going to keep my eye on that, because if you know me and you've been watching me, you know my oven's a little bit dodgy. So I would say if you've got a temperature probe or anything like that, do it for 30 minutes and check it, or just stick a cocktail stick in, and if it's dry when you pull it out, it's cooked. I'm going to do mine on my middle shelf, but my cooker is a little bit temperamental because it's very, very old, and it does the job. I love her dearly. She's fantastic. Don't want to be talking about her. She might not work for me, but so that's that. So what we do is we get the bananas and we peel them. So this is why I sit down a lot, guys, because I do get tired, and I should be able to regulate myself not to do too much, but what is too much from someone who's been able to do an awful lot and then all of a sudden can do nothing? So I try my best to manage it, but sometimes I do too much, which is not a lot really. And today it's particularly bad, and it hits my stomach, the pain, that's where it starts, and it's just awful. So it's quite bad today. However, I did promise that I would make this banana cake for a certain little boy who's Kay's son, Reese. And I said that I would make the banana bread or banana cake, whatever you want to call it, and would put some dates in, because he said he does like dates, but maybe would like to try them a different way. So That seems like an awful lot of banana, that, guys. I'm only going to do 2.5. And a bit for me. So, I said I would make it, because his mum watches my videos. We are lifelong friends, been friends for many, many years, but she does watch my videos. And she does do some cooking for it. If you go back, you'll see for Easter she made her husband, she calls them J-bars, hence Janine, which is very nice, isn't it? She made them and she said it has inspired her to do more in the kitchen. So I said to Reese, well, I can make this and show your mummy, and then your mummy can make it. So this is dedicated today, this video, to little Reese, who's 8 years old, fantastic singer, loves Michael Jackson. Did a video for me yesterday of Linkin Park. In the end, sang it all the way through, did a big rendition for me. Kay sent it to me, absolutely amazing. He is such a talented little lad. Anyway, I digress. What we're going to do, we're going to mash the bananas. So I'm going to pause you now, guys, while I do this, because I'm sat down and I've got that on my knee and you can't see anything, can you? But I'll come back when it's paused. Also, I'm going to blitz me oats down as well. So if you haven't got a food processor, I don't really know what you could do. No, this is something that makes smoothies. What is it called? A smoothie maker. So that's got the blade in as well. So if you've got a smoothie maker, you could use that. Maybe one day I'll try it without grinding the oats down, but today this is how I'm going to do it. All right, see you in a bit. So I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder, baking. I'll just give you a tip. I mash me bananas with me potato masher, because it doesn't half work easy. I'll just tell you now, guys, I might start losing my words and stuff like that. If I get really tired, this is what happens. So just bear with me. If I say it's a pear and it's a banana instead, you just have to get used to me, because it's just who I am. So I've done them on the it's a smoothie maker. It's on my Kenwood, so, and I've just made them so they're like a flour, and that's the 2 cups, so that would be 16 fluid ounces. So I put my 2 eggs in, and I'm just going to put that in there. So it just turns it into porridge oat flour, and I'm just going to mix that in with a spatula. So keep mixing it round like so. Now I'm going to add to this some dates. Seems very thick. Let me just get it on my knee. Oh no, it's coming together. Some dates. Cut up some dates. Some it does seem a little bit thick. No, hold on. Bear with me. I have to do it sitting down today. And you know what, I haven't even pushed myself that much. I haven't done anything. I've had my daughter over and my son, my grandson, and I went out for a walk yesterday. I've done hardly any cooking, which I normally do a lot. So that's the consistency at the moment. So this is the bread tin I'm going to use. And I know Kirsten's got one of these because she made the actual bars in them. I think I put that video up yesterday. So I've just lined it with greaseproof paper. As always, I scrumple that up before I put it in. Just feel it sits in it better. So I'm going to add some honey. I just buy Aldi's honey. I think it's about 70p. It's 100% natural. You know, and it's like, if you're on a budget, then sometimes in life you have to go for the cheaper things. I don't know whether to stick that bit of banana in, guys, and give it a mash. I'm going to put the honey in first, because that's going to give it a bit of runniness, isn't it? I've got my dates. I get these from Aldi, but I must warn you, they go out as quick as they come in, because they're very popular and they're one of the cheapest. that you can buy, but they're lovely. And you could put some chocolate chips in if you wanted to as well. So, got some nuts as well, well, some seeds, mixed seeds. So, I'm going to do my honey first. I'll use that big spoon. Yeah, I think this will make it more runny, won't it? And I'm going to mix that in. It'll smell nice. Yeah, so, yeah. It feels a little bit thick. But then, I've never made it before, so I'll just stand up. I don't know if I can stop banana in and mash it. I'm going to pause you guys. So I've added that, the other half of the banana in. As you know, if you watch me, I always say, you can add, but you can't take away. So I always err on the side of caution. And think I'm going to hang back on that. And then I'm going to add a bit more if needed. So that's what I always do. Just feel it's better. I think in times gone by, I'm going to do 3 of them. I've wasted stuff by adding, thinking, oh, that you know, in my mind, that looks a bit much, but, and then I've followed a recipe and thought, no, so I always use my eyes, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to get my dates. I think about 6 of these will be enough. So, just going to chop them. I'm just going to cut them with scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't stop eating these, they're so nice. Yeah, last night if you watched me chickpeas video, I lose everything when my brain's like this, you know, I'm sorry. I wrapped the chickpeas in greaseproof paper, and I did put a note in the description. Don't put them in greaseproof paper, it makes them go soggy. I put them, next time I do them, I'm going to put them in tin foil or even in a container. They were still nice, but they weren't as crispy. I've got another one left there. I'll still eat them, don't get me wrong, but that would be my advice. So, if I was making them, who knew either greaseproof paper would make something so soggy? But because it's greaseproof, is it not? Is it supposed to not absorb? Or oh, I got that wrong. Anyway, these are nice and sweet. Do you know what I mean? So it gives you that sweetness. They do have the likeness of caramel, which is why when I did my bars, I used dates. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix all this up. Where's my mixer? I just put it on my knee. And see whether there's enough ingredients. See, I don't want it to smell banana-y. I know it's supposed to be banana cake, but I don't like it when bananas are overpowering. Do you know what I mean? When it takes on it needs something else. It's missing something. I have to have a think, I'll be back in a minute. So what I've done is I've just split some dark chocolate. It's a little treaty. And dark chocolate's good for you anyway. I like bananas, but I like them, I'll eat an odd banana. Like, I put them in me breakfast biscuits and that, but I don't like it when the banana, don't say, Janine, why are you making banana bread? Because I do like goodness, and you know, there's all goodness in this, but if I can take the taste of the overpowering banana bit out, well, I will. So I've just some chocolate chips. Now this one's from Aldi, this chocolate bar, and the ingredients aren't, they're a little bit woo-woo. They've got a few more ingredients than normal, but if you're on a budget, it's only 60p. There's not loads in it. There's like emulsifier and lectin, which isn't bad, and then rainforest alliance, so it's not that bad actually. Sugar, cocoa mass, so there's probably a little bit more sugar in there than there would be if you got like your 95% or your 85%, but if you're on a budget, I use it. I get the other one as well, but that's more for a treat. Do you get me? Does that make sense? So I'm going to mix that in now. That's what I mean. Everything to do with cooking is all about coming up with your idea, and then if you need to, add to it. Now you could even put a little bit of flavouring in this if you wanted. Say, do you know what I was going to add? I was going to add some almonds, wasn't I? I did get the almonds out. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm going off camera, aren't I? Here. So let me get the almonds out. If you know me by now. And sometimes I go off camera, but that's just the essence of Janine, isn't it? I'm going to add a few almonds as well. I do have a lot of store covered ingredients, guys, but it took me a while to build them up, and what I do every week when I go out, I pick up a few more bits. Do you know what I mean? Now you could add some currants to this if you wanted to as well. Do you know? So I'm just going to mix it on my knee. But anything goes. It's just the 4 basic ingredients, which is bananas, eggs, porridge oats, and the baking powder. So that's all mixed now, and it looks very nice indeed. So I'm going to put my oven on. Gas mark 4, I am, because I'm a gas oven. I've got it on the middle shelf, as I say. What did I say? It was 180 and then 350 Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius, gas mark 4 for 40 minutes. But I'm going to check it on 30, so it's gone off. It's on its last legs. So, where's my little tin? That looks like a lot of mixture actually. Probably might get 2 out of this, but we'll see, guys, we'll see. So just give it another little mix. Yeah, you could put a bit of food flavouring. I mean, I've got some almond there. I don't know whether to stick a bit of almond flavouring in. Oh, I'm getting attacked. See, I get these from Aldi. They're only cheap. Don't know whether to put. Might be a bit overpowering, mightn't it? Oh, it is nice. Yeah, I'm going to stick a bit of that in. So I'm just going to get a little spoonful. Just 1 spoon of that I'm putting in. I mean, you can put what you want in, can't you? You know, it's not, you don't have to follow my recipe. As I say, the 4 main ingredients are eggs, porridge oats, baking powder, and bananas. That's it. So I always used to think, is baking powder and bicarb? Oh, that's nice, that, guys. So that's it in all its glory. So I'm gonna endeavour to put it in. Oh, no one else has gone in, and that surprised me that I thought it'd be too much. Right. Oh. Just gonna get my last bit out. Don't want to waste any, do we? Oh. I wanted to make some breakfast biscuits as well today, but I'm gonna do this, and then I can have this for my breakfast if I... does taste nice actually. If I don't get a chance, I've got my Greek yogurt. I had that muesli this morning. I made, you know, the one that where I toast the porridge out. Let's have a taste. Oh yeah, that's nice that. So that's gone in there, like so, in the grease proof. I'm gonna let that oven heat up, pop it in 30 minutes, then I'll check it, and then when I'll see what it's like with the cocktail stick, and then if it's not done, I'll do another 10. Well, I'll probably keep checking it like 5 minutes. Can't really go wrong, can you? You know, you'll know if it's burning, but middle shelf of the oven. Okay, so I'll be back later with the end result. Bye bye. Hello. I'm back. So I did 45 minutes. I put the cocktail stick in. I'm not sure whether it hit a date though. So I did 45. And this is it. So what it looks like. Looks nice, doesn't it? And then I'll just lift it out like that. That's a £1 tin tray. I find when I do my bread and that, I do them in the £1 tin tray. That's enough for me, and they all lovely. So we have to let it cool, but I'll show you the bottom. It's quite heavy, but it smells lovely in the oven. So it is cooked. So all I'm going to do, what I use is, I just use my wire rack out of my grill pan. That's what I use to cool it down on. So I'm going to take it off the greaseproof paper, put it on the wire rack, because that's soggy that. And it is porous. I thought greaseproof paper wasn't porous. So I'm going to let it cool. There it is. So that'll be nice for breakfast, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? I'm dying to cut it. Oh, looks that nice, doesn't it? The guy said on the video I watched, it's best to let it cool, but I'm just gonna cut a little bit into it. What's the worst that can happen, guys? So that's the inside. Let's have a go. I'm so impatient. This is the beauty of life when you do stuff, and that wasn't hard to make, was it? From scratch. It's hard. It takes a while to get into, but once you start doing it, it just automatically comes. Like, I'm dead frustrated today because I want to do my biscuits, but I know if I don't rest, I've got work tomorrow, so I'm going to have to go on the couch. My mind is like, oh, because my body wants to do it, but it blunking can't. But I've made this now, so be satisfied with that. But let's have a taste. Divine. And you know what, I would definitely, if you like almond, I would definitely recommend putting that almond, what is it, almond flavouring? It is, isn't it? And because that really comes through. Oh, and you get the sweetness of the honey. See if I can get a bit of date. Yeah, that was lovely. How well worth making. I'll put that in an airtight container once it's cooled. I don't know how long it's going to last, but normally when I make bread, I get 3 to 4 days, 5 are a push. It goes a bit dry, but it doesn't go mouldy when I do bread, so hopefully it'll be the same for that. But yeah, have a go with that. I'm glad I've done it. And as I say, that'll do me for my breakfast or even for a little snack. I have my breakfast bars sometimes with a knife for a little snack, you see, but I know I need to rest. I could push myself, but my body won't thank me. As Abigail, my daughter, would say, future Janine won't thank you for that, Mum. So I'm going to rest, watch some telly on the couch. I've walked Cece the Poochie this morning, albeit she only had a little one, but that's fine. She's fine with that. She's only a French bulldog. I'd show you, but she doesn't seem to want to come today, so. But you'll see, if you go onto my shorts, you can see my Cece. She's beautiful. So that's that. I'm glad I made it. I mean, it's quite big, isn't it? So you get what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, about 10 slices. So yeah, so Reese, little Reese, this one's for you. Get your mummy to make it. The guys, thanks ever so much for listening and, you know, sticking with me when I'm doing the bowl like that on me lap. I have got a big massive mixing bowl that you can rest there, but it's too heavy today. Yeah, so just got a little quote for you today, that I found. Abigail got me this for my birthday last year, and it's like a planner. I like my planners and all that. So it started mid-year last year, and then it goes up to 2025. And every month you get an affirmation. And this one for April says, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. And that's from Coco Chanel. And I thought that was nice. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of the time we try and conform to what we think other people want us to be, don't we? We try to fit in. Don't. Be yourself. Be your honest, open, authentic self and love yourself. And as I always say, guys, it's really important to take care of yourself, to love yourself and to be kind to yourself. 100% that. Do you know what I mean? Get them little doubts in your mind. Just keep telling yourself, I am loved, I am kind, I am wanted, I am beautiful. Don't entertain them. They're just thoughts. They're not real. Do you know what I mean? And they say 99% of what you think about and worry about doesn't happen. Anyway, take care of yourself, won't you? Be kind to yourself, won't you? Listen and love yourself, won't you? Do you know what I mean? This body of yours, you love it. It deserves to be loved, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.